Presentation 2. Advanced Histories and Theories. Buildings. The National Museum of Australia and the National Science and Technology Centre. The National Museum of Australia. The museum, designed by architect Howard Raggett, provides that place of focus for the stories of all Australians, both historically and socially. Somewhere in these buildings, each of you will find something that you can recognise or remember which ties you to the fabric of Australian culture. The architecture of the Museum of Australia was innovative of its time, avoiding the traditional interpretations of how people view the museum. The postmodernist architecture reflects the diversity of the collection. The museum can be broken up into 3 themes: land, nation, and people. The entrance of the museum is greatly less modest than the Questicon's basic stair approach, with exuberant colours, shapes and textures. The museum and the AIATSISA building are linked with a grand symbolic conceptual Uluru line as seen in the image below. As you enter the main entrance of the building, you are introduced to a complex knot that unveils as you continue your journey through the museum. It captivates the eye with startling colours, angles, unusual shapes, and unpredictable projections and textures. After wandering around the exhibition space, you find yourself at a dead end, which leads to the Garden of Australian Dreams. The space is a symbolic landscape with large forms within the body of water, and in the centre there is a map that indicates what makes Australia and what divides it. The National Science and Technology Centre, or Questacon building, was designed by Lawrence Need, who has won many awards and is also known for his writings on urban design. Compared to the National Museum of Australia, the Questacon building is really straightforward in terms of program and planning. It serves several functions. Externally, the fully glazed front facade presents itself as a public place, as you can see in the image. People outside can understand the programs inside with just a glance. By just creating a sense of interactive pleasure and excitement, people will be drawn into and encouraged to explore the world of science and technology. Internally, the building design deals with exhibits, visitors of the centre, and various technology requirements of the Science Centre. The distinctive features of the building is its huge rotunda, or central drum. Its architectural design takes place on a voyage of discovery. Visitors spiral up the massive ramp which passes all the exhibition galleries. If they are interested, just alight of any level, explore the interactive exhibit. The success of the constant growth of the Questacon has stretched the floor plans to its limits. The 2 buildings are both designed to inspire self-discovery as you explore the exhibition space. One has a grand architectural gestures, while the other has a more clinical approach. The main difference between these buildings and other Canberran buildings is the importance of a map in order to truly explore the full potential of the space. Both buildings were developed to enhance the viewer's experience through an exhibition. At times in the museum, I found myself overwhelmed by what I should be focused on. However, in Questacon, the lack of overwhelming architectural elements allows greater focus on the exhibitions. This suited the purpose of the building, as in the museum you couldn't interact with the displays, whilst in Questacon, the more hands-on you are with the displays, the more enriched the experience. The simplicity of the journey and the architectural of Questacon is very straightforward. It consists of a very easy programmed floor plan which maximizes the exhibition space, leading off the main spiral. You can see the Japanese influence merged with the scientific approach which juxtaposes the over-elaborate, complex National Museum.